First open up your favorite code editor and create a file named main.py. Now import the turtle class and the screen class from the turtle module. Now create an object named screen from the screen class to make a window. And use the setup method to set the screen's width and height. We are also changing the background color of the screen from black to white using the background color function. The exit on click method is used to keep the screen running until we click on it. Now create a class named snake which is gonna contain all elements of the snake. Now we need to define the init method for the snake class. Inside the init method we need to create attributes. First one is self.parts. This is a list which keep track of snake's body parts. In order to create a snake body we are trying to place 3 circles together. We are also calling a method call. What this method is gonna do is, since we have to create 3 circles, this method is going to call the create method 3 times. Now let's define the call method. Before that we are going to create a positions list which contains the position of the 3 circles that we are gonna create. And inside the call method we are looping over this list and calling the create method and pass this position as an argument. Now let us define the create snake method which has a parameter. First let's create a snake object from the turtle class and set its color to white, and shape to circle. We are also using the pen-up method. Now we are using the goTo method and passing the position so that the objects get created at their respective positions, and finally we are going to add it to the self.parts list. Sorry, actually it was self.create. Now if we create an object from the snake class and run it, we can see a snake is created in the center. Now we need to keep the snake moving. For that we are gonna create a move method inside the snake class, but before that let me say how the snake is gonna move. Actually we are going to move the first circle which can be referred as head of the snake. The circle behind the head will take the old position of the head. This process repeats. First we are going to create a variable head which is the first circle, and inside the move function we are running a loop which runs from the last item to the first till the second item taking places of the previous circle, and after the loop we are moving the head to forward. Now we should define a variable game is on and set it to true, and create a while loop with the condition game is on and call the move function. Now we are creating the move method. We are also setting the self.head variable. Now if we run it, we can see the animation is very fast and not as expected, so to make it right, let us import the time module. We need to turn the animation of by the tracer method, and inside while loop we should update the screen in every 0.1 seconds using the update and sleep function. Now if we run it, we can see everything is fine. Now the final step in these section is to bind the arrow keys with the movement. For that, let's call the listen function to start telling the screen to listen for keys and create 4 on-key functions with up, down, left and right as keys. We are also using the same name for the functions. What is going to happen is when that particular key is pressed, the function that is set is called. Now let us create the functions. Inside the functions we are using the setHead functions, which changes the head direction. Now if we run it we can see the keys are working. That's all for section 1. See you all in the second section. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. Also leave comments, suggest ways to improve my videos.